Once upon a time in a small village, two cries of a newborn baby filled the air on a cool evening. The cries belonged to the twin girls, born to a humble couple, Olufemi and Simi. The first to come out, Bisi, had a radiant smile that lit up the room. Her sister, Eniola, followed closely, her wide eyes filled with curiosity. From their earliest days, Bisi and Eniola were inseparable. They played together in the fields, chased butterflies, and splashed in the river that flowed near their home. Despite their closeness, it was evident that the twins were different in many ways. Bisi was outgoing, always ready to help others, and naturally drew people to herself. Eniola, on the other hand, was quieter, more introspective, and often felt overshadowed by her sister's vibrant personality. Their parents, Olufemi and Simi, loved both girls dearly, but couldn't help but notice the differences between them. They encouraged Bisi's sociable nature, often praising her achievements and charm. Eniola, though loved just as much, sometimes felt that her quieter strengths were overlooked. As the twins grew older, the differences between them became more pronounced. In school, Bisi excelled academically and was a favorite among her peers and teachers. She was the first to raise her hand in class, always ready with the correct answer, and her friendly nature made her popular among the other children. Eniola, although equally intelligent, preferred to observe rather than participate actively. She found solace in books and often retreated into her own world of stories and imagination. The village elders frequently spoke highly of Bisi, praising her achievements and her future potential. She will make our village proud one day, they would say. Eniola would listen quietly, a pang of jealousy twisting in her heart. She loved her sister deeply, but couldn't help feeling that she was always standing in Bisi's shadow. Their parents, unaware of the growing rift, continued to celebrate Bisi's success, unconsciously neglecting Eniola's quieter accomplishments. Bisi was often the center of attention at family gatherings, while Eniola sat silently, her feelings of inadequacy deepening. One day, during a school assembly, Eniola was awarded a scholarship to one of the best schools in the city. The entire village rejoiced, and a grand celebration was held in her honor. Eniola watched from the sidelines, her heart heavy with a mix of pride and resentment. She wanted to be happy for her sister, but the constant comparisons and the feeling of being overlooked gone at her. The night of the celebration, Eniola couldn't sleep. She tossed and turned, her mind racing with thoughts of jealousy and inadequacy. She finally decided to confront Bisi, hoping to find some relief to her troubled heart. Bisi, do you ever think about how I feel? Eniola asked, her voice trembling with emotion. Everyone always praises you, but no one sees me. I feel invisible. Bisi was taken aback. She had always assumed that Eniola was content with her quieter ways and had never realized the depth of her sister's feelings. Eniola, I never meant to overshadow you, she said softly. I thought we were in this together. I'm sorry if I've made you feel this way. The conversation quickly escalated into an argument, with both sisters airing their grievances. Harsh words were exchanged, and the rift between them widened. That night, Eniola decided she needed some distance from Bisi. She resolved to carve out her own path away from her sister's shadow. The next morning, Eniola informed her parents that she wanted to stay in the village and help with the family business instead of following Bisi to the city. Olufemi and Simi were surprised but respected her decision. Bisi left for the city, her heart heavy with the unresolved tension between her and Eniola. In the city, Bisi faced numerous challenges. The competition was fierce, and she struggled to adapt to the fast-paced environment. Despite her initial difficulties, she persevered, drawing strength from her determination to make her family proud. She missed Eniola and often wondered how she was faring back in the village. Meanwhile, Eniola found solace in her new role. She took over the management of the family's small farm and discovered a hidden talent for agriculture. She introduced innovative farming techniques she had read about and managed to increase their yield significantly. The villagers began to notice her contributions, and she slowly gained the recognition she had always craved. Despite her newfound success, Eniola couldn't shake the feeling of emptiness. She missed Bisi and regretted the harsh words they had exchanged. She often found herself reminiscing about their childhood and the bond they once shared. As years passed, both sisters grew in their respective paths. Bisi excelled in her studies and eventually landed a prestigious job in the city. She became a role model for many young girls in the village who aspired to follow in her footsteps. However, despite her success, she felt a void in her life. She missed her sister and longed to mend their relationship. Eniola, on the other hand, became a respected figure in the village. She was known for her intelligence and innovative ideas, and the villagers began to seek her advice on various matters. Despite her achievements, she still felt incomplete without Bisi by her side. One day, Bisi decided it was time to return to the village and make amends with Eniola. She took a leave of absence from her job and made the journey back home. Upon arriving, she was greeted warmly by the villagers, who were proud of her accomplishments. However, her heart was set on reconciling with her sister. Eniola was initially apprehensive about Bisi's return. She had built a life for herself in the village and wasn't sure how to bridge the gap that had formed between them. However, deep down, she knew that she needed to confront her feelings and find a way to reconnect with Bisi. Bisi approached Eniola with a mixture of hope and apprehension. "Eniola, I've missed you," she said, her voice filled with emotion. "I'm sorry for everything that happened. Can we start over?" Eniola looked at her sister, tears welling up in her eyes. "I've missed you too, Bisi. I'm sorry for the way I acted. I was jealous and felt overshadowed, but I realize now that it wasn't your fault." The sisters embraced, their hearts finally at peace. They spent hours talking, sharing their experiences, and reflecting on their journey. They realized that their bond was stronger than any misunderstanding and that they needed each other to truly be complete. The village rejoiced at the reunion of the twins. Olufemi and Simi were overjoyed to see their daughters together again. The family celebrated with a feast, and the air was filled with laughter and joy. Bisi and Eniola decided to combine their strengths and work together for the betterment of the village. Bisi used her education and connections to bring new opportunities to the village, while Eniola continued to innovate in agriculture and community development. Together, they transformed their village into a thriving community. The twins learned valuable lessons about love, jealousy, and the importance of family. They realized that their differences were their greatest strengths and that they were meant to complement each other. As they looked towards the future, they were filled with hope and determination, knowing that they could achieve anything together. Their story became an inspiring thing for others, a testament to the power of forgiveness and the unbreakable bond of family.